Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen Alcala Paper Crafter. Welcome to my channel. I'm continuing on with my little mini journal here. I've taken out the signatures to work on them. You are going to be probably hearing my dog in the background. She decided she needed to scratch her paws. I have a pile of stuff here because I don't know what I want to use, but I want to use this beautiful, isn't that pretty? I love it. Oh God, it's just so pretty. I gotta find just the right thing for it, right? Like that. It probably looks pretty good there. And then putting something down below would be really pretty. I love that. Love, love, love. So I have my strips from the papers that I used. And I thought that'd be kind of cool to incorporate them. Okay, so I really like this, hold on, daintiness. Let me see. That's pretty. Right? I think I'm going to use that, you guys. Look at it, it's just so pretty. Okay, let me get my scissors out. Let me just cut right here. Okay, so my glue I'm using is 3-in-1. Let's see if it's not all dried up. I found it in my craft bucket that I have. I keep a beautiful bag, actually. It's from Anna Griffith. I love her designs. She had this pretty bag I purchased, and I keep it's like my to-go bag of crafting supplies. Okay, so we can put that, see how it looks there. Pretty. Okay, and then, I love that. Okay. That's so pretty. And then I'm going to put this, so frail. I love that. I know that this is from the wallpaper in the back of it, but I probably can do something with that, covering that. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. I don't think it needs a lot. It is pretty fragile. So I'm going to glue that. Hey, we decorated one page. Now with these kind of little things like this, I do like to put a little something on there. I have a bunch of little things. Let's see where they're at. That's too big. That's too big too, but I could cut that out. Possibly. Yeah, I could cut that out of that. Okay. There's just a pile of things. See how there's these little things? Let me see. Oh, look at angels. I love angels. Can you guys see that? See? See, to me, something like that is pretty adorable. Right? I'm going to put it on there. Let's glue. I wonder how they lifted these images off the book. You can tell I have been glued prior. Somebody had mentioned to me that they get soaked and they come off. I need to figure something out because I have a lot of things like that. See, there's like a little space there. Let's just see for a sec. That's too vivid. Okay, well for now we're just gonna leave that. I do want to put something here. Let's see. I have so many of these little things. These are really little, huh? Too little. I want a fuller, bigger image to go here. Hold on. It needs to slide into a pocket. That's what needs to happen with that. Maybe something like this could be a pocket. Hold that thought. Look at that. Wouldn't that be a great pocket? That's what's going to be a pocket. Let's see if I can make it work. It's not very big. This probably need to use that other paper glue. You know, I buy that other glue, the glitter glue. I don't know. It dries really quick for some reason on me. Okay. So that, let that dry. Okay. Good. Let's push this down. So this, it needs to come all the way to the bottom. Look at, so it's not working real great. I think the glue is just, there's too much glue. I don't want this to get stuck, so I'm not going to put it in there permanently. I'm going to stick something else in there. Let's just put this in there for now, just so I remember, okay? We'll just stick that there so I remember. Okay. Probably not going to do anything with those. This I want to definitely cover too. I love that. Love that. Okay. This is so pretty, this wallpaper. I also had this really pretty. Isn't that pretty? I was thinking of maybe doing a page of this. Watch. Isn't that pretty? Gosh. Didn't that make that so pretty? Feels bridal, right? And this. Hey, I don't want to cover up that whole entire. There's some cute images. I want to cover that whole piece of wallpaper because that wallpaper is really pretty. Let's see what these are. That might be pretty. Hold on, I'm going to try something. What if I was to glue that on that wallpaper? And that became on top of the wallpaper. I really think that's pretty. Granted, it blocks the wallpaper, but I think that's okay. Let's see. I'm going to cut me off a small piece. Maybe it doesn't even have to be the whole piece of the wall. It doesn't have to cover just a little piece, right? It's just so pretty. I love it. Okay. I'm just going to eyeball it, guys, as I always eyeball everything. And I kind of like that whole messed up look. I hate perfection. Clearly, that's why I became a junk journaler. I didn't need things to be perfect. Okay, I'm going to just kind of run some glue along that look here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Excuse my reach, guys. Okay. One. Just be the one thing. No. The one thing. Just put it on there. That is really pretty. This looks like a gift tag. It's pretty heavy, this gift tag. Yep. So that will go there. Okay. Like that. That's really pretty. Sip of my root beer. Okay, moving on. So I had glued that down to cover the writing on the wallpaper. So I definitely want to put trim there. I have this pretty blue. I could cut a little piece, which would just bring some interest, I think. Right? Let's try. Let's try doing that, shall we? Okay. So I want to kind of shred it a little bit. I don't want it to be so perfect. Let's get that. Let's tear those. See, I like the torn look. Let me tear this. Okay. Could be this way. I want it even more torn than that. Maybe I need to kind of cut some of these threads so I can rip it a little bit easier. See, that's what I'm looking for. I like the ripped and grungy look. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing with this yet, but I like that blue. I think it matches really nice with that. Just put that on there. Okay. Yeah. I wonder some of the might be cute from the actual digital kits that I have. Like that image there is so pretty. Let me cut it out and see what that's like. I like that. I like that. I'm going to get a little bit of the ink, which is Vintage Photo. I think what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to round off the corners, because I've been trying to round off the corners because they look so pretty rounded. I like some straight, some rounded, but I'm going to do that with these ones. Okay. So for me, I like to decorate my signatures before I sew them in, because it's harder to decorate to me when they're all sewn and you can't really maneuver them. I like that. See? See if this is, I'm worried about this is going to break. See how it's folding down? I think I need to put something to shore it up a little bit. I hate to put that, so ugly. I'll worry about that later, I guess. Let me just try to put it in. For now. Okay. Pretty. I like that. This definitely needs inking, right? Look at that. I like that ripped. That's how I ripped it. I like ripped. Not everything, but I do like some stuff ripped. I think that side too. Okay. What if I put a little something over here? Oh, guys, look at that. That's a for sure. Ah, that is a definite yes. That really stands the lace out. It makes just it all have a little extra layer. Love that. Okay. I know I'm buried. I'm getting buried in stuff. I know, you guys. I'm aware. Okay. Love that. That is truly beautiful. A little dangle off of that would be sweet, wouldn't it, right here? I'm going to wait on this because I'm not sure what lace I'm going to use. Wait on that. Okay, so I want to get that white, see that white paper? I'm covering it up. I mean, I don't have to, but I just kind of like that old time look. It's a lot more work inking everything, but I just like the way it looked. To me, it feels like it finishes it. And I can't find any of my inker, but I found my old school one that I have. Okay, so this is pretty loud. I feel like it's really maybe only needing a little piece of lace or something. No, blends in, right? That doesn't work. I'm not sure what. See if I see anything that inspires me. Let's move some of this out of the way. No. Maybe. Kind of feeling like maybe a little pocket right here might be in order. Let me find some more paper to make a little pocket. What if I used pretty book paper to make a pocket? I don't know about that page yet. I'm going to move on. I'm going to think about it. I love that. So pretty, right? This one, the only thing I want to do for this is to put an image on it. Let's see. Image. how pretty that is. That's not the right image. Nor that. I don't want it to cover everything up. I want something that's smaller. That's cute. Maybe. I'll leave it there. Oh, we look around. Let's look around. Look around. I'm losing the head on this one image. This is adorable. I love that. Love, 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 love that. What if I was to do this? Hold on. That beautiful piece of lace. Beautiful antique piece of lace. Look at. I think I like that. I think I love it. Okay, so I'm just gonna probably go right onto this piece of it. Put the glue on there. It's very frail. So a lot of these pieces, like this really old lace like this, I get them from different, I try to go everywhere I can to find things. Like, look, I lost her head. It's a running joke in my family because I have things that heads fall off. Anyway, like I do some in my haul videos, so I go to antique fairs, I go to estate sales when I can find one, just anywhere, yard sales, anywhere I think somebody might have. I mean, I might not find anything, but maybe that one piece of lace in the whole entire thing, and for me that's a score. I love that. Isn't that cute? Okay. That will be the center of the signature. So that will be sewn in here. I'm not putting anything else because I think this stands alone and the paper is beautiful. I don't want to cover that paper up. Okay, so this is a fold out, which I love fold outs. I'm thinking a really pretty piece of lace right there would be gorgeous. Look at these. Are these not perfect pockets right here? Seriously. I'm pulling out. They stapled it. I don't know what the heck they were thinking. My goodness gracious. Why would you staple this? 2 pieces French lace, $3. I don't know where I got these from, honestly. I used to be gaga about the whole idea about French lace until it just dawned on me one day. The book doesn't know it's a French lace. Unless I write a message, this is French lace. Nobody's gonna know. So I'm not gonna. Lace from anywhere is wonderful. That is so pretty. This needs to go on something different. So if I was to have something like that, then I could tuck in something like that so you could see. That'd be pretty. I'm not sure about that though. This is so unique. It needs something unique like that. Makes more sense to me. It's weird. It's not even. See how it's crooked? I can't tell which way it goes. I think it goes this way. But I like that things are not not perfect. I'm not sure. That might be for a different signature. I'm going to try that pocket on a different signature. Hold on. Avalanche Central here. I wonder. No. That looks pretty because of the background color, but it's so frail, that paper. I wouldn't trust it. That's a pocket. Let me see. If I was to do something like this, what do you guys think? I'm going to capitalize on the fact that it is crooked and kind of drop it down. I almost feel like it needs, I mean, this is a great place to put that pocket. Because you can really, it stands out. Ooh, this might be a good place for that pocket. I think I like this better. Let's ink that. How? Can't tell. I think it's this way. No. It'd be this way. Okay. So I want to let this lace come out. So let me see how I'd want to do this. I'm going to go ahead and just start putting a little bit of glue around the edges and see if I hit it. So that needs to come up just a little bit. I want this lace to come off the page to get more bang for your buck, right? So you can see how you can see it there. Of course, I probably should have inked this before I did something like that, right? But maybe it doesn't really matter all that much. Okay. There's that. Then I'll find something, probably not this, but I'll find something to put in that pocket. That's too small. Way too modern. Way modern. Modern. That could be pretty. Too big, probably. Let's see. Oh, it does fit. Wowza. Not sure what's happening down here. I'll put that in there for now. And let's see if that is going to be a keep there. I don't know. But I love that as a pocket. Very cute. Now this is cute. So cute. Excuse me. I could even do something like this, right? But I don't think I will. I think it's better like that. Let me look for some more lace. I wonder what. Ooh, too bright. Yikes. This could be pretty. Piece of this. Just to like put a little bit of something on there. I'm just going to cut a piece out and see what that would look like. I'm just going to cut a little piece out. big. So if it was like that, and then, no, that's cute. I wonder if I should scrunch it up a little bit. I think that's really cute. I want to get these fibers to show. There. Give me the fibers. I want to see the fibers. Okay, I like that. I'm going to do. Let's glue that. I'm just going to put a random amount of glue just to get some traction going. Okay, scrunch it just a little bit. Let's see. Pretty. Love these little girls. Okay. I like that. Different. Different. Okay. That will be interesting. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. I like this brown old paper, the old school paper. Big pile of stuff. Pile of stuff. That is so cute. This is a digital printout. I wonder if I should do something like that. And just cover it with. That's cute. Such a cute image, right? That goes so well, the pink tones. I could cut this image out, which might be something I'm going to do, and glue it on to a better background. So I cut the image out and I inked it around it because I thought it was so cute for this. What I'm thinking about is a side pocket might be adorable. So I just have to find something that I think would be a cute side pocket. What if I was to do something like this? If I was to glue that there, turn this to a side tuck, put this cutie here. I think I might do that, guys. I'm going to turn this to a side tuck. I'm going to glue this paper down so it'll also make it a little stronger. It feels like fabric. It feels like rag paper, which is a little stronger, but nevertheless. Okay. So I'll probably start from here to there. So let's see the other side. So this is sticking out right here. I'm going to trim that so it matches. I love this girl here. But I'm thinking a little piece of lace would be awful sweet if it was here too. Can't see that. What about this peach one? hold on. If it was like this. That doesn't really work, does it? I think I like her straight on like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and glue her on. Okay. Cute, cute, cute. Make sure she's straight. And then, see, we can put things in the pocket. A great idea. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Something like that might be cute. One of these, small, pretty floral. I don't want to cover that though. Okay. That's so pretty. Okay. I also have these little girl images I think are adorable. Let's cut those out. I think I'm going to have to cut these apart. That's cute, isn't it? I like that on there. The coloring is great. Just a little inking. So for this image, I kind of think I might add something to it, so I'm not going to glue the whole thing down. I'm just going to glue a little bit in the center. So that gives me the opportunity to add some trim or ribbon. So I can lift up on either side and add that, because I think I might want to add something for that. This is some of the wallpaper I used. I was thinking that might be kind of cute to do something with it. Maybe like a dangle. Let's see. This is really pretty too. Maybe I should make a belly band. That'd be pretty. Or this way. That would be pretty too. I like that idea. Do I like the color or not the color? I think I like it kind of muted. So that's how big. It's too big. I actually kind of like this color better. Look how well that matches. Let's see how big it needs to be so I can tell it's that too big that way. So I'll just trim it off. Not straight either. Probably going to decorate it so it doesn't really matter. I'm probably going to put some lace on it. But just in case I don't, I gotta finish it up. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I have the cutest little envelopes I can't wait to use so they could sit in the belly band. That'd be really cute. Okay. So I'm going to do that. Just put some glue on either side to my belly band. Make sure it's okay. Give it a little minute to dry. I always like to put something in there so I know that it's a belly band, so I don't forget. So I'll let that dry, and I'm probably going to decorate that. And we'll see what I decide to put inside of it. Will make a difference on how I decorate it as well. This feels real fragile, this piece of paper. Let's use some washi tape. I think that color would match really well. Let's see what else I got. That's pretty too. Look at. I don't know what this looks like. Let's pull it open and see. I don't think I've ever used this one. That would match pretty well, wouldn't it? But floral might be better. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. This one wins out. This one wins. So I'd cut that there. This way, the paper, when it folds, it won't cut up, right, and break apart. So I like to use washi tape for that. So you just have to fold it back the way it was. See, now it has something to hold it together. Okay. I might chip in something there too. That might be kind of cute, you know? Not this, but I'm just showing an example. Okay. This is really pretty coloring. Not sure what I want to do with that. I'm just going to do a few more pages, guys. Let's just work on one more thing on the other signature so we can say at least we've worked on all three signatures. Right? Okay. Okay, I did that one. This one. Let's work a little bit on this signature here. Okay. This is a fold out, which I love. Baggy. You know I love baggies. Ooh, doesn't that go good for the baggie? I love that. I think I'm just going to put that on the bag. The coloring is like perfect. Okay. Bag. That's the flower. Okay. Look at that pretty. Ugh, I love this. I can't wait to put something in there. I'm going to put that in there for now, because look how pretty that looks. Not sure what I'm going to do with that one. This is so pretty. This I want it to be like a really beautiful, beautiful image. I'm not sure what yet. I don't know if I'm going to do anything. I might add some little angels or those little characters on these. That is gorgeous. Love that. This is so cute to me. I love this image. This little girl is the cutest thing. Right? She's so cute. So that's going to be the center. I'm thinking this is going to be maybe a flip out. I think I might do a flip out. So for example, and then it would go that way. I think that'll be really cute. Very cute. Put this adorable lace on this. Wouldn't that be cute? I love that. I think we're going to do that. This is so pretty. Look, I want to show you guys. See how it has like the little dots? my little polka dots. I love that. Put it on this side. I'm going to kind of put it probably like that. Okay, I'm gonna go for it, guys. Let's just do it so I don't overthink. Okay, let's put that down. I like it kind of goes up a little bit. Make sure that it's right. If you're hearing a strange sound, it's my neighbor's door. It's the weirdest thing. It sounds like aliens. We don't know why they don't fix it. And I guess they got a new puppy or something, so now it is continuous sounding of aliens. It drives me bonkers. My sister goes, I don't even notice. I'm like, oh my God, how do you not notice that? See? You hear that? I don't know if you guys could hear that or not. It's wild. I don't know why, the incessant in and out. Probably about in an afternoon, probably at least 100 times they go in and out. Okay. That cute? Cute, 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 cute girl. Adorable. Love that. Glue is getting stuck. Look how pretty it looks from this side, right? Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to call it because I think I've been here a while. I'm starting to feel tired. Look how pretty that's going to look on the signature. So, I did a little bit. Very little bit. I'm just going to look at what I did do. A little bit. Very minute little bit. I do love that, though. I think this is really pretty. I love that too. This lace, it's just beyond. I think that's all I did on that side. Yeah, and then this one, I don't think I did much either. I think thinking about putting that there, but I don't know. I do love this as a pocket. It's just so cute, and I do like that as well. And that is pretty. I love that. The coloring, I think, is fantastic. Can't wait to put some little envelopes in there. I think that's all I did on this one, too. Yeah. And then this one, I just barely did anything. I put the image there. I actually kind of like that this flower is showing through. I might keep that there and turn it to like a bookmark. And then I just did this piece of lace, which is adorable. So now you guys have an idea of how I make my journals. It is a very long process. See, look how thick it already is, and I've hardly put anything in that. Watch, let me put it back inside. Back inside there. Look at. See how pretty that's already looking? Can you guys see that? Isn't that gorgeous? See how full that is? And I've almost got nothing in there. And we're going to have to really be tame this time around and not go wild. I did find some really pretty wallpaper, you guys. When I was looking through... Hold on. Sorry, guys. Sorry for my reach. Look at this wallpaper. Is this not wildly beautiful? It is so fragile. It's so old. I'm going to have to use a piece of that because, like... Oh my gosh. There was another one too, but I don't know what happened to it. It's buried alive somewhere in here. Oh, look at this fabric I found too. Isn't this fabric gorgeous? I'm gonna have to do something with this fabric. I don't know what yet. Might just become a page. Right? That's so beautiful though. All right, sorry for my big old mess, guys. This is my reality. This is how I craft. Okay, I pray that you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. I hope you found a little inspiration and know that it takes time sometimes to make a journal. I'm probably slower than a lot of people. I see some people, they just whip out a journal and I'm thinking, how do they do that? Maybe I overanalyze. I'm not quite sure, but honestly, I love it. I love the images. I love the paper. I love seeing a finished product come about. It just gives me a lot of joy. I hope that gives you joy just even watching all the pretty images and paper. All right, you guys, to be continued. I don't know if I will work on camera, and you may see it just a completely finished book, but you have an idea of how I do make the pages and things just come to my mind. I may just decorate this with you on video. I don't know yet. It just all depends. I started a new design team for Luna Rosu. She makes the most beautiful digital kits. I've been a follower of hers for many years, and she asked if I'd be interested, and I said I was. So I'll be working on that soon. Until next time, you guys, have a wonderful, blessed week.